I'm Brad Meyer, restaurant critic for Houston Community Newspapers.
Mark Hayter, I work with Van Heusen. I'm a dress shirt pin placer.
As well,
Brad, I don't know where they all go. It's just unbelievable.
It's a confusing.
Brad, what the heck is this all about?
Well, we're going western. It's rodeo season in Houston, don't you know? And in Conroe too.
Brad.
Well, it really does. I'm a drugstore cowboy. But we went where a lot of folks, those cowboys went. We went to Sticky Ribs.
Sticky Ribs, and it's on South Loop 336, just west of Porter Road, I think.
But it's on the east side of the tracks, not on the
exactly east side of tracks.
It's not the west towards the lake. This, this is towards Cut and Shoot and Porter and all those places. And when we go to Sticky Ribs, what's in the parking lot?
Pickup trucks.
Pickup trucks. Everybody was a pickup truck.
We were in one.
Absolutely. Everybody was in a pickup truck. There were two service vans, but everything else was a pickup truck. Every
worker in East County was in this parking lot.
They were going there for Sticky Ribs.
And this place could hold them. Did you see that?
It is a big place. It's a big place. But they break it up with some fancy decor. They've got your plain generic picnic tables, but with some what do you call those things? Umbrellas. Those
massive colored umbrellas.
But it's the cheapest umbrellas you've ever seen.
And it's indoors, but they got umbrellas.
Well, it's a little stylish. It breaks up that great expanse of the inside. But you go through a line and you can get a chance to look at all of their tribute, all of their medals, their ribbons. But you notice none of them are from Texas.
They're none.
They've from
got
Ohio,
New York, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, all over.
Absolutely.
This place is one of the best barbecue in those particular areas.
But they have to leave town to do it. That makes me a little bit concerned, but we were going to give them a fair shake anyway.
They had these big posters announcing what they had won, and then they had the trophies along one whole wall.
A whole bunch of them with pigs and hogs on top.
Man.
Really strange.
And Brad, one thing I wanted to mention, when you come in, you have to skirt this fence. It's a huge wooden fence, and you walk about a quarter mile to where they're
you have to build up an appetite to go to that barbecue place.
If there were 1 million people in there, I think they could handle them. It's like Disney World.
Probably could. It's a big, long queue. And another thing that's a little bit unique about the place, when you get up to the line...
The floor was orange.
No, they do a chant. They do a little cheer as you come up. I don't know what that was all about, but they broke out into a cheer of some sort.
And it's a rhyme of some kind. But Brad, I think it's when you order something, a certain thing, the guy says,
I don't
Sticky Ribs, everybody, come here.
Yeah, he does something there.
It's cute.
So what do you think? I had the ribs and the brisket.
I had the ribs and the smoked chicken.
The chicken was good.
The chicken was very good. My ribs were delicious.
Yeah, the ribs aren't bad. Now, I will say, the sauce, I'm not wild about the sauce. And what sort of piqued me a little bit is off to the side, but with all the extras, they've got 3 different types of barbecue sauce, and one of them is a hot sauce, and that's the one that I want, but I got the smoky flavor because it's already all coating all the ribs.
Well, and the reason is the rib sauce was sweet, and none of those 3 up there were sweet. It was very sweet. In fact,
and smoky.
The only non-sweet thing I ate at this place was the coleslaw.
Yeah.
And I wanted it a little sweet, but
I mean,
ribs.
I thought it was good. They have a little bit of a charcoaly, like they crisp the edges of them.
Right.
It's a little bit different than any other place in town that I'm aware of. I kind of like that. I just wish they didn't put the barbecue sauce on. I'd like to put my own sauce on, a little hot sauce, maybe even try them without being mucked up with all that barbecue sauce.
Speaking of sauce, I think I went through an entire roll of paper towels myself.
You did. You got the greasy fingers all over the paper towels, all over the table. Anybody who came in a 5-foot radius was getting grease. It was
Actually, there were only 2 ladies in there.
Now, when you get to the extras, they've got corn straight out of can.
It was straight out, and it was a day old straight out of can. It looked gray even.
They had potato salad. I think they got it from Sam's Wholesale.
Might have.
They had corn muffins, which, kind of intrigued me. I like a good corn muffin. Mine was a little bit frozen. It was just thawing out. It's Sam's, I think.
They called them sweet corn muffins, and they were in little muffin, like cupcake things.
Yeah.
And they tasted like little cupcakes without the icing.
Well, they tasted institutional. I don't think they're store-bought. I don't think I think they are store-bought. I don't think they make them there. Because when I got my strawberry shortcake, they put one of those corn muffins right in the middle, and it was still frozen. And the strawberries they put in there came right out of a can. They were still frozen. Strawberry shortcake, the strawberries should not be frozen.
Well, you're probably right there. But anytime you order a strawberry shortcake and they actually bring the corn muffin that you're eating with your barbecue to be...
It's a little disheartening.
It's a little strange.
Yeah.
But if the barbecue alone, the smoked chicken was among the best I've had.
It really was. It was tender, was not dried out at all. Yeah, I thought the barbecue was good. Sauce I could have done without.
I got a good portion. And
you did.
The other sauces were not sweet like the rib sauce was.
Yeah.
Rib sauce was. But anyway, and I know it was more of a kind of, I think a Kansas City type barbecue sauce.
Or Ohio. They were in Ohio.
But what I'm saying is the Midwest area was big. And
maybe
of course,
so.
Ohio is more mid.
Maybe so. I want to see these guys go to some Texas barbecues, and let's do a little competition with the homegrown folks. Let's see how they turn out there. I think they'll do well, but I might leave that barbecue sauce off.
I know you would. I didn't have any problem with it. Like a little too sweet, but I would rank it up there with a lot of places.
Not bad.
One thing I thought was unusual about the place, though, was its, I guess you'd call it a logo. For one thing, Sticky Ribs. It sounds a little weird to me, but they were greasy sticky.
No, the catchphrase is
the
what's a little weird.
is the weird one.
Yeah. Bone licking good. I don't know. Sounds a little.
I never.
I don't know. I think that's something we can go out on.
I think so too. In fact, I think we should.
I'm Brad Meyer, restaurant critic for Houston Community Newspapers.
Mark Hayter, I'm columnist for the Courier and the Villager. Sticky Ribs, ladies and gentlemen, great barbecue.
Hey, go check them out. Until then, bon appetit.
Bye bye. Later.